Hi, Matthew. We're doing a topic on the death penalty. Do you believe that people commit crimes so heinous that they should be executed for it?
Absolutely. If you look at Hitler, yes, he should have, even though he killed himself, he should be executed for what he did. Do I think that somebody who kills somebody by accident should be executed? Absolutely not. But then again, there are many different sides to the coin. It could be that a person who is in jail for the rest of their life, maybe they would prefer to die than live in jail for the rest of their life. And then maybe you could argue, well, that person might actually end up doing something helpful in prison. So it's a very, very much a gray area for those types of crimes.
So, which cases do you think someone should be executed for their crimes, in your opinion?
Crimes toward humanity, genocide, terrorism, those types of things.
How do you feel about executions being televised?
Well, that's a tough one. I think that they should be available for people who want to see them, so that the world can understand what it really means for a person to be alive and aware, and then the next second they're gone forever. On the other hand, you don't want children seeing that. So where do you put the line? I don't know.
Do you think it should be more of a pay-per-view?
No, I don't think anybody should be profiting off death.
How do you feel about executions or the people being executed having a last meal?
I think it makes sense. No matter what crimes you've ever committed, everybody deserves some happiness in their life, and they're gonna die anyway. It's one last little thing that isn't a detriment to society in any way, so let them eat whatever the hell they want to.
Which forms of execution are you most in favor of?
I'm in favor of the person being executed choosing how they want to die. Within reason, of course. You can't say that you want to be dropped from, space and let them fall to the earth. Like, that's just ridiculous. But you should be given a few options, or even be allowed to go outside of the options as long as it's doable.
Should criminals be tortured and then executed, or just quickly executed?
I don't think torture under any circumstances is morally justifiable.
How do you feel about the affected people by the criminals being allowed to watch the executions?
In that case, I actually think that that choice should be up to their psychiatrist. Of course, having multiple oversights and maybe multiple psychiatrists. Because in some cases, it could provide them closure. And in some cases, it could be worse by watching more violence occur from whatever the event was. So I would let the doctor decide whether or not they think it would be helpful or not.
Do you think the death penalty should be legalized in Canada?
As it exists in most countries now, no.
Why not?
Because, like I said, there are many crimes for which, at least I'm talking about the United States here, there are many crimes for which I don't think people should be killed for. Like I said, accidental murder is one. Usually they don't kill people for manslaughter, but it does still happen sometimes. Like, for example, if you run over 3 children, you're likely to get the death penalty for that, but that isn't your fault. So, again, it's hard to draw the line there, but as it exists now, I don't think it should exist in Canada.
How is the death penalty effective to deter others from committing horrible crimes?
For the most part, I don't think it's effective at all. I think even though the government tries to portray prisons and the death penalty as corrective measures, I don't think not that they don't work. I don't think the death penalty works as a corrective measure by any stretch of the imagination.
Why not?
If somebody is willing to go out there and murder a family of 4, I don't think the thought of them dying as well is going to stop them.
Okay. Thank you very much.
No problem.